Ever looked at your palm and thought, wow, I really should moisturize more? Well, besides your skincare routine, did you know your palm holds clues to your health and vitality? No, seriously, it's not just for fortune tellers and tints at the fair. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of palmistry, where the lines on your hand might just give you a sneak peek into your body's well-being. Stick around. You might just discover the secret to staying young forever. Spoiler alert, it's not more hand cream. By the end of this video, you'll be reading palms like a pro, or at least impressing your friends at the next party with your newfound knowledge. And who knows, you might uncover a few things about your health that you never even realized. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of what each line on your palm means for your health, let's take a quick trip back in time. No, not literally, though that would be cool. Palmistry has been around for thousands of years. It's said to have started in ancient India and China, spreading to Greece, where even Aristotle got his hands on some palm readings. Imagine telling Aristotle his lifeline looks a little short today. Might have changed the course of history. Back then, if someone told you that the lines on your palm could predict your health, you'd probably have been like, sure, and the earth is flat. Oh wait, never mind. Alright, let's get into it. Your palm has three major lines that everyone talks about: the lifeline, the heart line, and the head line. Think of them as the main highways of your palm. But did you know these lines can give insights into your overall health and vitality? Yeah, it's like a cheat sheet to your wellness, right there in your hand. So, which line tells you whether you're going to live to be 100 or if you need to lay off the pizza? Keep watching to find out. Let's start with the big one, the lifeline. This line runs from the edge of your palm, near the thumb, and arcs towards the wrist. Most people think it's all about how long you're going to live, but it's actually more about the quality of your life. A deep, clear lifeline? You're likely robust and full of energy. A faint or broken lifeline? It might indicate periods of stress, illness, or a tendency to burn out quickly. So if your lifeline looks a bit wobbly, don't panic. Maybe it just means you're living life on the edge, or that you need more naps. But what about those little branches off the lifeline? Are they tiny health warnings, or just detours in your life's journey? Stick around, we're getting to that. Next up is the heart line. This one runs horizontally across the top of your palm, and it's not just about your love life, though we'll get to that in another video. The heart line can give clues about your emotional health, which, as we know, is deeply connected to your physical health. A long, unbroken heart line could suggest a strong heart, literally and metaphorically. But is your heart line broken or has lots of little cuts? It might indicate stress, anxiety, or even potential heart issues. If your heart line is all over the place, maybe it's time to rethink that third cup of coffee. Or, finally start using that meditation app you downloaded 6 months ago. But can your heart line really predict a heart attack? And what about those little branches? We're diving deeper into that next. The headline is all about your mental health, intelligence, and the way you process the world around you. This line starts just above the lifeline and stretches horizontally across the palm. A long, deep headline suggests clear thinking and a strong intellect. But if it's short or faint, it could point to mental fatigue, lack of focus, or even a predisposition to stress. If your headline looks like a roller coaster, maybe it's time to give your brain a break. Netflix binge, anyone? Or perhaps try out that Sudoku you've been avoiding. Ever wondered what those little breaks in your headline mean? Could they be signs of past trauma or just a really bad year? We'll explore that right after this. Now that we've covered the big three, let's discuss the supporting cast. These are the minor lines that can still play a significant role in your health. The fate line, sun line, and especially the health line. Yes, there's a health line. These lines can reveal how your health, immune strength, and resilience against disease have evolved over time. If your health line is strong, it's like having a built-in health insurance policy, except you don't have to worry about deductibles. Curious if you've got a health line or how your fate line affects your health? Let's break it down. Pun intended. You might have noticed some breaks, chains, or branches in your palm lines. These are like the plot twists in your life story. Breaks can indicate health crises or significant changes in vitality. Chains might suggest a period of chronic illness or emotional stress. And branches? These can point to how your energy is being directed, whether positively or negatively. So if your lifeline looks like it took a detour through a spaghetti junction, don't freak out. It might just mean you're destined for a few dramatic plot twists, health-wise. Nothing a good diet and exercise can't help with, right? Wondering if these signs mean you should schedule a checkup? We'll help you decide what to look out for next. Now, before we go running to the doctor every time we see a break in our lifeline, let's talk science. Can palmistry really predict your health? Well, the jury's still out on that. While there's no hard scientific evidence to back up palmistry, some researchers believe that the lines on your hands might be related to your neural pathways and can reflect how your body and mind function. But remember, it's just one piece of the puzzle. Don't skip your annual physical just because your health line looks good. Think of palmistry as your body's fun little doodle pad. It might give you some clues, but it's no substitute for actual medical advice. So yes, still eat your veggies. Intrigued by the mix of science and mysticism? Let's explore how you can use palmistry alongside modern health practices. Alright, so now that you've got a handle on what your palm lines might be telling you, how can you use this knowledge in your daily life? First off, don't panic if your lines aren't picture perfect. Nobody's are. The key is to use these insights as a gentle nudge towards better habits. If your lifeline suggests low energy, maybe it's time to revamp your diet or start that exercise routine you've been avoiding. A wobbly heart line? Consider integrating stress management techniques like meditation or yoga into your life. And hey, if your headline is looking a little shaky, maybe it's time to finally take that mental health day you've been putting off. Netflix and chill is totally a wellness plan, right? Curious about what specific changes you can make based on your palm's insights? Up next, we'll dive into some actionable tips to help you align your health with what your palm is saying. Before we wrap up, let's clear up a few myths about palmistry. First off, no, a short lifeline does not mean you're going to keel over tomorrow. It's more about the quality of life and how you manage your energy. Another myth? That only the right or left hand matters. Actually, both hands play a role. Your dominant hand shows your current life, while your non-dominant hand reflects your potential and inherited traits. And for those of you worried about those little islands on your lines, don't stress. They're not signs of impending doom, just indicators of some bumps in the road. Think of them as speed bumps, not cliffs. Want to hear more about these myths and how to interpret your lines without falling into the trap of old wives' tales? Let's get into it. Let's take a look at some famous palms, shall we? For instance, Albert Einstein's palm had a very strong headline, which could be indicative of his legendary intellect and mental stamina. Queen Elizabeth I had a well-defined heart line, suggesting not only emotional resilience but also a strong physical heart, something vital for someone who ruled during turbulent times. And let's not forget Marilyn Monroe. Her palm showed a deep lifeline, which might explain her enduring energy and presence, even though her life was tragically cut short. Sometimes it's not just about the lines but the person living them. Ever wondered what your favorite celebrity's palm might say? Stick with us as we explore some more real-life examples. Now it's time to get hands-on literally. Grab a mirror, get comfortable, and let's walk through how to read your own palm. Start with the basics. Locate your lifeline, heart line, and headline. From there, check for depth, clarity, and any breaks or branches. Don't forget to look at your minor lines too. They might be small, but they can pack a punch in terms of what they reveal about your health. And remember, if you get lost, don't worry. It's not a maze, just your hand. You can always pause and replay this part if your lines are being a little shy. Ready to take control of your health, one palm line at a time? Let's decode what your hands are telling you right now. So there you have it, a complete guide to understanding the connection between your palm lines and your health. Whether you're looking to gain insights into your energy levels, emotional well-being, or even your mental clarity, your hands might just hold the answers. But remember, this is just one tool in your wellness toolkit. Don't forget to pair it with good habits, regular checkups, and a healthy lifestyle. And hey, if your palms aren't giving you the answers you want, there's always that hand cream. Just kidding, kind of. If you found this video enlightening, why not give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends? Maybe even try a little palm reading party. Who knows what you'll discover? And don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating insights into how the world around and within you works. Until next time, keep those hands healthy and keep exploring.